Oh! Alright. Welcome back to a new episode of Teak&Mead. And one of our taster glasses is cracked.
Nuts.
So, we'll be kind of careful with that.
Yeah.
Hi, Jinx.
Actually, why don't we just go ahead and pause this? I'll go get another
I'll just wait out here for you.
Okay. You want to talk to them? Why don't you tell them about the new one?
Okay. So, he's grabbing a glass. I know this is a kind of a different one from what we normally do. This time around, we've got 3 different meads from that Craig ordered off of the Alehorn website. It comes from Helderberg Meadworks, and they've got a mead. If you go to their webpage, helderbergmeadworks.com, you can find their About Us page. It says Meet the Owners. There's Peter. He makes mead and does stuff. And then there's Kirsten. She does stuff too. And then there's the Meadworks team. Vale is a local who's an EMT with a volunteer ambulance, mother, wife, healthcare professional, along with representing Meadworks with valor in the face of industry norms. There's Joe, known as Joe Meadworks around these parts. He's a true mead fan, always checking out whatever mead he can get his hands on and lending his taste buds for review. There's more people in the group, but they've got a couple websites here. It doesn't really look like they've got a social page, but there's a press and inquiries.
Those are emails, bro.
Yeah, it's an email. It says Peter at helderbergmeadworks.com. So if you guys have any questions or whatever, you can get a hold of them. But it's Helderberg Meadworks, craft mead, hard cider, and Switchel.
Switch.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
We'll have to look that up. So, we forgot to mention we are now filming in front of a live studio person. My mom's behind the screen, or behind the camera. So.
Keep talking. I'm trying to figure out what Switchel is.
So we got 3 of them from them. I can't remember which pack I ordered, all from Vino Shopper. Yep. And they have, every one of them has an absolute beautiful drawing on them.
So Switchel is apparently a ginger water or haymaker's punch. Is a drink made of water mixed with vinegar and often seasoned with ginger. It's usually sweetened with molasses, though honey, sugar, brown sugar, or maple syrup are sometimes used. It originates in either New England or the Caribbean.
Huh. I have a strange feeling the ones in the Caribbean probably have rum in them.
Most likely.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure I went to a fast food restaurant and they had rum in the Coke. Anyway, bless you. All right, so I guess let's get started. Nope, that's not the right one.
Oh, we got another one there.
So, first one we're going to start with is what they call Longship. It is it has a beautiful drawing on it. Of course, they all come in this nice, awesome black bottle with a black cork, which I don't know why, but it's
really cool.
It's really cool,
like that.
And it kind of adds this nice little shimmer. Anyway. So this is their traditional mead. It comes in at 13%. They do have a club, Alehorn Army, that you can join, and of course they are also full-size bottles.
I'm gonna let you do that. I assume you know what it is.
Hold on. Let me see. Oh,
did it work?
I don't know.
Maybe
We're not using my phone because it died. So, it did work.
No, imagine that.
Ooh, give that a sniff right from the bottle. That is really pretty.
I'm trying to think of what smell it reminds me of.
Dude.
Because we've had another mead that kind of smells like that.
So, you want to hand me your glass? So, of course, with it being New York, we get to scrape another one off our map.
Yep.
We're trying to get all 50. We're getting
slowly.
Slowly.
Mead. All of our mead is born of the most local and raw ingredients. It's the epitome of locavore. Our honey comes from the rolling hills of Skøl County, never heated, only warmed to ensure that the volatile aromatics are not driven off, as raw as nature intended. Even our water is local, taken from a mineral-rich source hundreds of feet below the surface. Every small detail cumulatively combines to allow us to craft our award-winning mead. That's kind of it. There's not really a description as far as
The actual mead.
the actual mead itself.
You might have to go to.
Buy.
Yeah, try there.
Yeah. Under the shopper.
Apparently not.
Apparently not. Vino shopper.
Well, anyway. So the smell, it's a little bit more of a, I don't know, bitterish smell than some of the meads we've had. Of course, I think this is considered a semi-sweet.
This is a little different. This is something else. This is they've got more than styles. I think these are because these are through Alehorn. I think they partner.
Yeah.
So it's
I think Alehorn is
Alehorn partners with Helderberg Meadworks.
And if you guys are watching this and we are completely wrong, please, by all means, educate us, because I mean we're two dudes sitting in the backyard drinking mead. So please
let me
help
go to
us
the
out.
Alehorn page and see if it's there.
Well, yeah. So the smell did not. The scent didn't.
Prepare me for the taste.
Yeah, it didn't. That's what he said. It didn't prepare me for the taste, because I was expecting a little bit more bitter, but it is beautifully sweet, nice and smooth. One you could definitely be sipping by a fire or something summery. Something summery.
Mm-hmm.
It's a word now.
Okay, so it's actually on the front of the bottle. Which one did you pour? The long ship?
Long ship.
Maybe it doesn't. Because it does on the web page. So if you actually go to alehorn.com, it'll tell you more about them. Go away.
I got the Norse Up pack.
So it's a 3-pack. It's 2 of the brand new meads. It's Odin's Potion and Valkyrie, along with their #1 selling mead, Longship. Longship is a honey mead. It's a sweeter variety. It's a traditional from Alehorn with only necessary and ancient Viking ingredients. Honey, cool, and unfiltered earth water and premium yeast.
So I guess that tells us what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
next
I guess so.
You want to give it? What's your thoughts? What do you have to say about the long ship?
It's got a nice little bite,
but not like you know there's.
It's smooth. I like it definitely has the same texture as like a traditional, thicker honey wine.
Kind of
mead.
almost. It's almost like a thinner version of Dust Mutes.
Yeah,
because
a
those
little
were
bit.
Almost syrup.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Mama. I'll let you try this.
But it's got a nice sweetness to it too.
Yeah.
So it's, for me, it's got the sweetness of like the Dust Mute, but like the thickness of like Four Brothers Odin's Hierophant.
Yeah, that's a good comparison.
But it's like a little sweeter. Like if you sweeten it a little bit with some Yggdrasil sap.
And it doesn't kick you in the face.
Yeah, it's
like,
not
you
super,
know there's
like it's sweet, but it's not super sweet.
Right, but you know there's a touch of alcohol, but not like
whole
sort of feeling. So it's
so
definitely
apparently there's a variation to this one too. It's a maple flavor. It's the long ship maple. And then there's the Drakkar, which is a winter warmer.
I guess we'll have to do a part 2.
Yeah, probably.
All right,
and then we actually need to do Helderberg. That's who they partner with.
Oh, yes.
They have their own separate line of meads.
So we will definitely do
So this will not be Helderberg Part 1. This will be Alehorn Part 1. And then we'll do a Helderberg episode probably when we get to California.
Oh, we hadn't told them that yet.
Oh.
Well, bomb dropped.
Cat's out of the bag. We might be going to California here soon.
Yeah, so don't worry. Teak&Mead is not going to stop. The table is not going anywhere. Well, it's going
Okay.
Mufflers,
cool.
dude.
You're cool.
Anyway.
The table's coming with.
Yeah.
Because I really don't feel like building another table.
No, not two that can hold two fat dudes. Anyway,
the next one up is the Odin's Potion. It's a piment using their full-bodied dry mead along with Riesling from the Riesling capital of the U.S., the Finger Lakes.
So I am not gonna lie, I am strongly considering getting this tattooed. It's got both ravens, both wolves, Odin in the center looking stoic with an awesome beard. It's beautiful. So we will definitely get a better picture of that. And then a little bit of purple just works really well. Same beautiful golden color. I think I poured yours a little heavy there.
This one definitely smells a little sweeter.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Yeah, beautiful aroma. Ooh. I don't know what I'm tasting, but I like it.
Well, the smell is definitely betraying the...
yeah.
It smells sweet, but it's more like a semi-dry.
But I don't...
I think it's a white grape.
Huh?
Piment.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Maybe
Long day.
Maybe with grapes. I'm not really sure what goes in a piment, but it's a Riesling and piment. But I think they used white grapes.
Well, surprisingly, with it being a semi, I usually don't like on the drier side. I could definitely have a glass of that or a horn.
It's pretty nice. But it's also not super bitter.
Yeah, it's not super bitter. It's not super sweet. It's
down in the middle.
You feel that little like tingle.
Mm-hmm.
That was I don't know what that is, but I enjoy it. Anyway.
So the next one is called Valkyrie. This one's for the dry hopped beer lover. They use a combination of 2 hop varieties to make what's essentially a double dry hopped mead. You may not want to drink this one.
So I'll swish and spit. Of course, along with... Oh, I didn't even realize. Look in the drawing. It's got hops in it. Like in the drawing.
Yeah.
So once again, they have a beautiful drawing of a Valkyrie. She's holding an Alehorn. And in the background, you see these little hop... What are those things called? Bristles? I don't... The little hop thingies. We are totally not professional.
No.
Alright, so I'll just pour one.
Yeah. So Odin's Potion is a full body dry.
That is a lot of hops.
The Odin's Potion is a dry mead.
Okay.
Yeah, if you actually scroll through. So Valkyrie is a citrus dry. It's a hoppier one. They only lend a small amount of bitterness as opposed to cooking them. Supposed to give grapefruit and orange in the front when you taste it.
Oh, taste it.
Yeah.
Never mind.
The honey sweetness is subtle. Comes in at 13% alcohol by volume. They got some other ones. So apparently there's only 4. So the only one that we didn't get was the Drakkar.
Yeah, we'll have to get it.
And then there's the maple, I guess, variant of the long ship one.
Yeah, well, it's us, of course we'll do it. Yeah, it's
Wow.
very hoppy.
Yeah,
Real hoppy.
It's not as so. For me, back home, one of the largest beer breweries that we have back home is the Shiner Brewery, out of Shiner, Texas.
Yeah.
It's been around since the early 1900s. This German guy came over and started brewing beer. They make one for the family reunion pack called the Cosmo. That's delicious.
Mm-hmm.
But they also have another one called Wild Ram, and the Wild Ram is very hoppy. As soon as you crack the lid, just instant
hops.
instant hops. And this is kind of what that reminds me of, smell wise.
Yeah.
The other ones that we've had that were a little hoppier, the Hop Swarm didn't smell like this. It didn't have that. It had an intense hop smell, but it wasn't this like this. And then the one from Gosnells wasn't that much either.
This reminds me of some of my IPAs that I used to drink back in college.
Yeah.
Before I
could
realized why I turned red and had issues breathing while drinking them.
But it also the hops are also kind of curbed a little bit by a sweetness in the back.
By the honey dragging it down, you think?
Yeah, I think so. So I got the grapefruit.
Yeah.
Pretty much right up front. At the same time, I got a little bit of hops. So the hops, it smells hoppy, but it doesn't taste hoppy.
Let me give it.
I got the grapefruit pretty much immediately, and a little bit of the citrus in the back end.
Yeah, a lot of that grapefruit's right there.
Mm.
And yeah, it's a mellow hoppiness.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's very pungent as far as the hops goes, but it, like the other two, it kind of betrays the taste.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of enjoying that. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
it gets your expectation. It gets you to expect one thing and completely flips it on its head.
Yeah,
and I'm very pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, way to go, guys. That's kind of cool.
That's an interesting way to go about it. I honestly, I don't like grapefruit anything, but this is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far, I mean, we've had 3 yalls. We're gonna order the other ones because that's us.
We'll probably order more of these.
Yeah, the long ship, I can definitely see that being maybe, and this is something we need to talk to.
You want some meat? Mm.
We need to talk about as a clan. Since you pulled that Band-Aid off, the first mead we drink in our new place in California
Needs to be the one that
we need to have a conversation and make a decision. But hi Jinx, I think this might
she
the
wants
long
a drink.
ship might be a runners up, or at least in the running. You know?
Yeah, probably.
So,
well, do we want to pour this one a drink?
no, because you're already crazy. You don't need alcohol. Where you going? So apparently it's bath time.
Yeah. Hey.
Anyway.
Leave him alone. Anyway. Final thoughts?
Absolutely beautiful meads, guys. You did awesome. I cannot wait to try the other ones that you guys got out there. Anything with maple, we live off of it.
Yeah. It's definitely one that we're gonna need to try.
Yeah.
The maple long chip variant. I think it's gonna be. So this one was pretty sweet, but it wasn't as sweet as some of the other ones that we've had that were maple flavored. So I don't really know. I don't know what to expect from just that maple variant.
And that's the thing. The only way to find out
Is to drink it.
Yep. So, thank you guys so much for these. Even the hoppy one, if it wouldn't kill me, I would probably drink it. So, What about you, man?
I don't know. They've definitely gone about it in an interesting way of presenting the mead. As we've discovered, the smell does not always stay true to how it tastes.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of like that little bit of mystery that's there.
Yeah.
I think they did a very good job of crafting these, and I'm pretty impressed with how smooth and drinkable they are. Honestly, I look forward to seeing what else they decide that they want to come up with. I think part of their website said they were going to come up with some new ones in a few months.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just another one that we got to keep an eye on, and another club that we got to join.
So tangent. He was very upset in a good way when I told him, "Hey, there's another club." Was his exact response. So anyway, Alehorn, check them out.
And for the beer lovers, definitely check them out and give the Valkyrie one a shot. It's really good. It's not as hoppy as you would probably think it would be.
Well, you might like
this
this
very
one.
good.
That one.
Yeah. So, other than that, I think this is.
Yeah, this isn't our last in Virginia.
No, but it is nearing
the Virginia end.
Yes.
Depending on how things go.
Yeah, we'll find out in a week.
Yeah. So, but we'll keep you all posted. We do have a couple surprise visits, surprise stops along the way.
Yeah.
We're going to hopefully take a look at one in West Virginia, one in Kentucky, and I got one in Arizona that he doesn't know about yet. So, y'all stay tuned, and as always,
Be great to one another.
drink responsibly.
Skøl.
Skøl.
I think if you wouldn't die from hops, I think you'd really enjoy this one.
Oh, yeah. I have a strange feeling on that one.